Hello everybody and welcome back to the Monoposto Formula 1 World Championship Season 5. This is actually going to be your 11th round of the season because the previous round, which was South Korea, was actually round 10. It wasn't round 11. And about the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, I couldn't find a recording. Like, I literally recorded the whole race and I don't remember if I even deleted the video or not, but I swear that I recorded it, so I'm sorry for that, guys. But yeah, let's get started then for the Indian Grand Prix, which is your 11th round of the season. There's gonna be a lot of potential things to happen in this race, so let's get started then. So we are here then at India. It's B-Dragon Sonic on pole, then it's Vashantan at second, Akari is at third, then it's Smith Zane at fourth, Sebastian Combo at fifth, then it's Cosmos at sixth, Alex Matano at seventh, Sia at eighth, then it's Taco Van Horn at 9, then it's Jack Carter at 10, Ray Shen is at 11, then it's Gabo at 12, Devin Colby at 13, Johnny Sims at 14, Sean Octovius at 15, Intimidator at 16, then it's Aina Babness at 17, Kevin at 18, Mikhail Lim at 19, then it's Revo at 20th, Adi Olsen at 21st, and then it's Skeleton Rotok at 22nd. So we are here then at the Indian Grand Prix. We're gonna start with the hard tires, and yeah. As we head on now then to the 11th round of the season here at India, all 5 lights go on then. It's lights out, and away we go. B-Dragon Sonic hasn't had a good start there, but Vashantan has gotten a very good start there. He might even take first place coming through this corner. Yes, he does. So Vashantan does lead the way at the first lap of the Grand Prix, as Kevin gets a 5-second penalty for causing a collision with, I believe it's Sean Octovius. Intimidator has also gotten a 5-second penalty for causing a collision, and that is with I believe it's Sean Octovius. Yeah, he hasn't had damage yet, but he might have collided into Sean Octovius there, and yeah. As Sean Octovius now gets a 5-second penalty for causing a collision. And there he is. He has gotten a slight bit of damage there. What has happened to my English? But we're gonna start now the second lap of the race on lap 2 out of 17. Vashantan is still leading the way then from B-Dragon Sonic, and then it's Cosmos. So those are currently your top 3 so far. Sebastian Campo has started 5. Has not started 5. He has started at 5th. He is still at 5th. But hey, it's just the second lap of the race, so what could go wrong here? As Vashantan sets the fastest sector 1 there at 20.3. Sebastian Campo has the inside line and successfully overtakes Smith Zane for 4th. But no, Smith Zane will not give up that 4th position, as we're on board here then with Sebastian Campo. Now he is at 4th position, but Smith Zane will have the inside line there. But he hasn't quite overtaken Sebastian Campo there. As we're on board now then with B-Dragon Sonic. And we are about to start the 3rd lap of the Indian Grand Prix. So B-Dragon Sonic sets the fastest lap at 1 minute 04.0. And Cosmos, he is up to the podium. And right behind him is his teammate Sebastian Campo, who is actually leading the Drivers' Championship by 30 points ahead of Akari. Akari is currently at 7th, so Akari will need to gain up more positions here to get himself a lot of points. And yeah. So we only have one hard tire runner, which is Skeleton Rotok, And we have 3 medium tire runners, which are Smith Zane, Gabo, and Micaiah Lim. And the rest of the grid are on soft tires, so this is a very interesting strategy for the people who are on softs, as they want to go faster but not longer, if you know what I'm trying to say. And yeah, it's now lap 4 out of 17 then. B-Jag and Sonic now leads the way on lap 4 ahead of Vashintan, but no, Vashintan does overtake B-Jag and Sonic at the outside there. B-Jag and Sonic is dropping down. He has dropped to 3rd, as Cosmos is up to 2nd. Alright, then we're now on board with Johnny Sims at Williams. And he is currently at 9th, so he will definitely score points at the end of the race if it finishes like this. And yeah. So not a lot of things are happening right now. No DNF so far, which is absolutely amazing. This is something that we want to see. No DNFs. Because we want to keep everyone safe in this race. In this league, I mean. As we're now on the 5th lap of the race, majority of the top 10 have come into the pits, as Cosmos decides to go onto the medium tires. And we have gotten this message from Marco Pesky from the Monoposto official Discord server, and he has announced that the Monoposto 2025 update will be a banger. Yep. So that means the Monoposto 2025 will be coming out like probably around a week from now, or possibly 2 weeks from now. But basically the updates will be 10 brand new tracks, which is absolutely amazing. They're going to be adding Mugello and Hockenheim. Personally, I love Mugello and Hockenheim. They're one of the most iconic tracks I know, especially Hockenheim. The last time Formula 1 has raced at Hockenheim was around 2019, and that was actually my first ever race that I watched as a Formula 1 fan. And yeah, so we're now on then at the 6th lap of the race. Sia is now leading the way ahead of Gabo, but Gabo is right behind Sia. And oh, Sia there going very wide, come through that corner there. But Gabo here, Gabo is what do you call this? Gabo is leading the race. And I've just noticed my English has gotten worse. I believe my English has gotten worse, so I'll definitely need to learn a little bit more grammar here. And oh, that is Sia weaving very heavily there. He's on very much worn soft tires. He's on 18% tire wear. Wow. So both Sia and Gabo have decided to come into the pits, and there are dark clouds starting to form here at the Indian Grand Prix. So Skeleton Rota will be your new race leader on lap 7 out of 17. We only have 10 laps remaining for this race. And yeah. So Skeleton Rota is still leading by 1/10, as B-Jag and Sonic is right behind Skeleton Rotak on those freshly new medium tires. And yeah, B-Jag and Sonic has taken the lead of the Indian Grand Prix, and the dark clouds are starting to get even darker now. There is a possibility that it could rain here at the Indian Grand Prix, but we're gonna find out coming through these corners, and if they're going to pit or not. If they're going to pit for inters, then that's gonna change the whole race. No, so they decided to stay out It's not raining yet, but there are dark clouds forming, so it might rain soon. There's a possibility that it could rain soon. And yeah. So we're on board here then with Akari. He is currently at 6th. And this is going good for the Philippine number 10 driver at Aurelio. Actually, Pinnacle. And yeah. Fastest sector 1 there goes to Mikhail Lim with a 19.4. He goes 4/10ths faster than the previous fastest sector 1. And B-Dragon Sonic currently has the fastest lap. So he will score max points here if he finishes the race. If the grid finishes like this, I mean. And yeah. Is that problems for Odney Olsen? Is that problems for the number 4 driver? Does he have a puncture? No, he doesn't. So he doesn't have a puncture. But Skeleton Rotok has come into the pits for soft tires. It is soft tires for Skeleton Rotok. But we're gonna go on board here then with B-Dragon Sonic. He is leading by 4/10ths, which is not a lot. But these guys will need to come into the pits very soon. The medium tire runners will definitely need to come into the pits. And we're gonna go on board now with Sebastian Ocampo, the championship leader of this season. Not actually this season, of this this race actually, yeah. So if Akari does win this race and Sebastian Ocampo doesn't score points, or if he DNFs, then that is a big comeback there for Akari, as he would have a 5-point gap between him and Ocampo. As Smith Zane comes into the pits. Is that enters? No, it is still going to be slicks. So those are medium tires for Smith Zane there. And yeah, Cosmos is now leading the race then on lap 10 out of 17. But Vashintan is right behind him. He is right behind the the rear wing of Cosmos. And yeah. Sebastian Ocampo here. His rival Akari is ahead of him. So if Akari does win, he will score a lot of points. And he would have a 5-point gap if Sebastian Ocampo doesn't score any points. And yeah, but that likely won't happen, depending on their pit strategy and their tire wear. And yeah, B-Dragon Sonic sets the fastest sector 2 with a 23.300. That is Cosmos coming into the pits for new softs. So it's softs for Cosmos. Nobody has decided to pit for inters yet, which is kind of surprising, considering that clouds are very dark now. So there's still a possible chance that it could rain. Intimidator sets the fastest sector 3 at 20.250 there. He goes 3300ths faster than the previous fastest sector 3. And yeah, Gabo currently has the fastest lap now. And we're on board here then with Niven Colby. And yeah. So no DNF so far, which is absolutely great. We're keeping everyone safe here at this race, of course, and this league as well, as that is the fastest sector 2 there for Cosmos with a 23.2, I believe. Has been resetted by Taco Von Horn with a 23.099. And is that majority of the drivers coming into the pits? No, it's still slicks. It is still slicks for majority of the drivers. Alex Botano sets the fastest lap there, a 1 minute 03.5. but it's majority of the grid have still decided to come in for slicks, not inters. And this is very interesting for their strategy. And Akari is right ahead of Sebastian Ocampo there, but Sebastian Ocampo is not giving up that position. Akari is up to 8 now as Skeleton Rothawk has dropped to 9th. And yeah, excuse me there. So we have 5 laps remaining then at the Indian Grand Prix, and there is a fight going on between 3rd, 4th, and 5th. A fight going on for 3rd, 4th, and 5th as Niven Colby decides to come into the pits. It is still slicks. I don't think it will rain, but if it rains at the last lap, everyone's gonna be screwed up because it's inters! It's inters! They have come in for inters! Ray Shen goes on inters! It is officially raining! The rain has finally dropped! And these guys are going to struggle for grip here. It's officially raining! Ray Shen, Taco Wanhon, Revo, Mikhailim, Sia, Sean Torvis, and Aina Babnas have decided to come in for inters. So the top 1 to top 15 will all need to come into the pits here. And Sauber might double stack here. They could double stack. They might double stack here. But we're gonna go on board now then with Cosmos. B-Dragon Sonic is first to come into the pits then. He will be safe though as he is 3 seconds ahead. But I'm not sure if he's good. Is he gonna be safe? No, he's not. He's not safe. He has been held up there. B-Dragon Sonic is being held up there for quite a long time. I mean. And they had to double stack there as Vash and Tan also had to come into the pits. But Akari is now your new race leader. Wait, no. Not Akari. It's Smith Zane. Smith Zane is now your race leader. And this could be good for Smith Zane, and this could also be good for Akari as he is up to 2nd, but he has dropped to 3rd as V-Dragon Sonic has overtaken him. But he would score lots of points here. And Sebastian Combo is at 19th. So this might not be going well for Sebastian Combo here. And yeah. This is going to be very interesting on who's going to win this race. But Smith Zane is leading the pack by 2.3 seconds, 2.4 seconds ahead of B-Dragon Sonic. And then it's Akari who is behind B-Dragon Sonic, the reigning world champion, by the way. And yeah, we're gonna start now lap 15 out of 17 then. Smith Zane still leads the way ahead of B-Dragon Sonic and Akari. After this will be your penultimate lap of this race at the Indian Grand Prix then. But we're gonna go on board here then with Johnny Sims now. Johnny Sims is under attack by Alex Patano. Alex Patano currently has the fastest lap, but he's trying to get himself into the top 3 here by fighting with Johnny Sims, as Johnny Sims is currently at 5th and Patano is at 6th. So if Alex Patano overtakes Johnny Sims here, he would be at 5th. Okay, I just said an obvious thing there, my bad guys, my bad. But we're gonna start now the penultimate lap of this race on lap 16 out of 17. Only one lap remains. So Smith Zane is still leading the way by 2.6 seconds, 2.5 seconds ahead of Akari and B-Dragon Sonic. And Akari and B-Dragon Sonic are using all of their power, not their power, their ERS actually. And yeah, Akari is catching up to to Smith Zane ever so slightly there. He is catching up, but Smith Zane here, he is still quite ahead of both Akari and B-Dragon Sonic. And yeah, B-Dragon Sonic here, he's trying to fight for second position there, but they don't have DRS, so this could be a disadvantage for both of these drivers. But we're gonna go on board now then with Smith Zane. Smith Zane here is coming through these final corners. He will start the final lap of this race then on lap 17 out of 17 then. Smith Zane still leads the way by 2.7 seconds ahead of Akari and B-Dragon Sonic here. But we're gonna go on board here for B-Dragon Sonic and Akari. It's a fight for second position here between them, but Akari is still defending his second position there. And yeah, so Taco Van Horn here, he is currently at 7, so this is good for him. As Gabo there gets a 5-second penalty for causing a collision. He would drop to 15, actually 17. But we're gonna go on board here then with Smith Zane. He is coming through the final corners, and he is going to win the Indian Grand Prix. Smith Zane will come home to win the Indian Grand Prix. Akari comes home with a second position finish. B-Dragon Sonic comes home at third to complete the podium, and this is going well. This is going to be very well. Not very well. This is going good for Akari here, as he has gained a lot of points. He has gained 18 points in total. And yeah, so it's 22nd for Skeleton Rock. Man, they have been so unlucky this season. But yeah, alright then, let's head on then to the driver podiums. So here's your podium then. Smith Zane comes home to win the Indian Grand Prix. This is actually his first race win of the season, so congrats to him. Then it's Akari who will come home at second position to gain 18 points. And then it's B-Dragon Sonic at third. And yeah, good job to these guys, and the top 10 as well. And thankfully we didn't have any DNFs, so that is absolutely amazing. So here's a race classification then. Smith Zane wins the race ahead of Akari. Then it's B-Dragon Sonic at third, Ray Shen at fourth, Johnny Sims at fifth, then it's Alex Catano at sixth, Taco Van Horn at 7, Cosmos at 8, Red Bull at 9, and then it's Mikhail Lim at 10. Those are your scores in your top 10. Your non-scores were Vash and Tan, Sia, Jack Carter, Niven Colby, Gabo, Ianad Babness, Sebastian Campo, Sean Octovis, Kevin, Intimidator, Ani Olsen, and Skeleton Rotok. In the driver standings, heading into the next round, Sebastian Campo is leading the way by 12 points ahead of Akari. Akari has closed down the gap from 30 points to 12 points. Then it's B-Dragon Sonic at third, Gabo at fourth, Cosmos at fifth, then it's Ray Shen at sixth, Alex Patano at seventh, Niven Colby at eighth, then it's Intimidator at ninth, and then it's Jack Carter at 10. Then it's Smith Zane at 11, Ianad Babness at 12, Johnny Sims at 13, Sean Octovis at 14, Taco Van Horn at 15, Sia at 16, Skeleton Rotak at 17, Vashan Tan at 18, Revo at 19, then it's Kevin at 20th, Mikhail Lim at 21st, and then it's Adi Olsen at 22nd. And the constructor standings, heading into the next round, McLaren is still leading the way by quite a lot of points ahead of Porsche. Then it's Pinnacle at third, Red Bull at fourth, Olsad Racing at fifth, then it's Trackhouse Merc at sixth, Racing Bulls at seventh, Williams at eighth, Toyota at ninth, Kick Sauber at 10th, and it's Andretti at 11. We'll see you guys next time then. the Monoposto Formula World Championship Series returns.